Diabetes is a killer. After I was diagnosed, I didn't feel sick, so I didn't listen to my doctor. Then it struck. I had a heart attack, then a stroke, and I was only 49.
Most people with diabetes also have high blood pressure and cholesterol, which can cause severe heart damage. In fact, 2 out of 3 people with diabetes die from heart disease or stroke.
Don't let diabetes destroy your life.
Call for your free diabetes survival guide. Choose to live.
Today, we continue our conversation with Skip Chafin, who says that he was determined to manage his diabetes with exercise. Experts Dr. William Polonsky and Dr. Richard Jackson from Harvard Medical School say that exercise is both beneficial for controlling diabetes and for your heart.
When I encourage people to exercise, most of them tell me I'm too tired, it hurts, I don't have enough time. How did you feel?
I felt exactly like that. All those things prevailed in it. I felt that I had to do something, though. I was gonna cure these diabetes problems, and so I was determined that by walking, and that was the first thing that was suggested, to start exercising. So I started walking about 15 minutes a night, and that's all I could do. That was about once to twice around the park, and that was about all I could do. And I was totally exhausted afterwards. The only benefit I got from that to start with was I slept pretty good.
Yeah.
After that. And the fact that after I had done it for a week, I think my self-esteem was a little better. I had accomplished that. I had made a promise to myself, and I was able to keep that promise. So I continued to do that, and I expanded on that until I was walking for about 30 minutes. And then I was convinced that, 30 minutes was all I had time for. I was pretty busy. I was busy watching TV and busy eating and things like that. When I stopped eating constantly, I had a little bit more time. And I found that when I would extend the walks, I started enjoying a few more things. I got to enjoy my neighborhood.
You got to meet your neighbors?
I did. I was able to meet a few more neighbors. I was able to see more wildlife. I didn't know I had any burrow owls in my neighborhood, which I do. Some of the birds and the wildlife that reside in my neighborhood was real nice to see. I had forgotten that they had been there, and I've lived in that neighborhood for 25 years.
Isn't that amazing?
It is. It really is.
How we just stay inside, don't meet our neighbors anymore,
Mm-hmm.
don't even know about
We
the
just don't get
habitat.
out. We're too busy to get out. We forget about our neighbors, and we forget about ourselves.
Right.
Boy, I really like how Skip has handled exercise. I mean, it's just exactly the way you would hope someone would be able to start and stay with exercise over time. And we know that's so hard for so many people. But starting small, 15 minutes, well, you could talk about that.
Yeah, well, the thing is that Skip felt that he wasn't doing much when he's only exercising 15 minutes a day, but we know that actually 15 minutes a day regularly can have a very beneficial effect on your diabetes. Actually, side benefits are that it also is healthy for your heart. And what Skip did was then he gradually moved up, and he was doing 30 minutes a day, and then he found out there were even other benefits to the exercise.
And again, that's so different than from what most people do, where they say, boy, if I don't get out there and run a marathon every day, and let's see, I can't do that. So they give up and they get discouraged so easily. But by starting small and by looking for things that would cause him to feel rewarded, by seeing things in the neighborhood, by finding ways to enjoy what he was doing, he has really helped to create a habit that will become a lifelong habit. And that's tough for a lot of people, but I think what we've seen Skip do may really help a lot of others.
Before starting an exercise program, check with your doctor. Ask about your medications, prescription and over-the-counter, and whether you should change the amount you take before you exercise. If you have heart disease, kidney disease, eye problems, or foot problems, ask which types of physical activity are safe for you. Then, decide exactly what you'll do and set some goals. Have a plan B, such as where you'll walk if the weather is bad. Chart your progress to see how you are doing.